Jace, career high 22 points, match career high 10 rebounds, first career double-double. Was it something you ate today, or what was going on out there tonight?
No, I was just staying the course. I credit my teammates and my coaches for putting me in a position to score. Just staying the course. I can't do anything without God. God brought me here, and God's allowed me to be in this situation. So, just doing what I do every day. Walking the dog, eating what I'm supposed to eat, hydrating. Kramer from last game wanted to be better emphasis on hydrating. So just doing what I do every day. It's just shots started to fall, and I credit my teammates, God, and my coaches for sure.
You talk about the cramping you experienced in that game. It was a quick turnaround. You played Friday, back at it Monday. What were these last 48 hours like coming off a tough loss to Loyola and able to lead wire to wire in a 7-point win?
Yeah, it's just you got to resort back to your work. You got to reflect. I feel like personally, I had a lot of key turnovers. I had 2 key turnovers in that Loyola game and getting that 3 block. So it was just coming back the next day hungry, wanting to get better, wanting to learn, and just knowing your body. You sore playing 38, 37 minutes, and coming back in here. I don't know how much I played today, but just knowing that you got a quick turnaround, walking a lot. I credit Layla. I walk my dog 5-6 miles every day, so just get my body moving. Seeing Miss Danielle, getting in the ice tub, just doing certain things, and staying the course. Really, that's all I can credit to.
You guys have been one of the top teams in the country at forcing turnovers, and it happened again tonight. 19 turnovers. It seemed every time that they tried to make a little run, you force a turnover, get this lead back up. Talk about that defensive mentality, able to force teams. Loyola 25 turnovers, and Jacksonville State 19 turnovers this evening.
Yeah, Coach Yaklich, defensive coach. He's gonna emphasize defense every day, whether you like it or not. And if you don't like it, you're not playing. So I think we're doing a great job of absorbing that energy, and we're taking it personal. A lot of our young guys are hungry, wanting to be better, and wanting to succeed in this level. So just guarding the ball and taking it personal. You don't want your man to score, and we have a saying in our program. If you're in the red, you're not doing good. So if you're getting scored on 6-7 points, and you're playing 10 minutes, you're not doing good. So we're just taking that personal, taking it for real. We don't take it as just like a regular stat. We're in film the day after a game. Everybody's excited they're in the yellow because they're doing good on defense. So just taking it personal. I credit the young guys for sure for absorbing that energy and listening to Coach Yak, and we've all done a really good job.
This team's had the benefit of playing 3 consecutive regular season home games. Now you guys hit the road, go to New York City for a tournament. How does that impact your mentality, your preparation, finally going out on the road for the first time this year?
Yeah, personally, I love playing the road. I've always been like that since I was a kid. So it's just for the young guys and for the new guys even, just getting in that atmosphere, and, it's basketball at the end of the day. We're just playing, and that's the situation we're in. We've been lucky enough to play 3 great home games and have a great crowd at those 3 games, and, you're getting away from home and playing against somebody who doesn't know who you are. So just getting that atmosphere shows you if you're a real basketball player or not. Personally, I love it. I love playing against somebody that has no idea who I am and wants the other team to win. So we're going to be good. We're going to stay the course, like I said earlier, and just chop away, keep chopping the wood, and do our job.
Coach, gutsy win by the guys wire to wire, but it was certainly close all the way throughout. Bouncing back from a hard-fought loss last time out. Just talk about the effort out of this team this evening.
I think I'll start just with the preparation. Dan, we talk about, we have a phrase in our locker room that all battles are won before they're fought. And talk about just winning the shoot-around, winning pregame meal, winning the recovery. And you have to be diligent about those little things. And Danielle, Miss Danielle, our trainer, and then Coach Swags did an amazing job of getting the guys on Saturday afternoon who were cramping and tired, ready to play a full game here tonight. And then the staff, coaching staff, doing a great job of being able to really pare down everything to the essentials that our guys needed to play confidently tonight. You overload them with stuff, then they're thinking too much. So I think the preparation part, then on the players, they did a great job. That is a tough turnaround. Friday night 7 o'clock game to a Monday 7 o'clock game. They did a great job. So that was kind of then once the game started, Dan, we had a great start, and I felt one of our core values is diligence, and we talk about 1% and chopping wood, and we had a great start. Then they came back. We had another good run. Then they came back, and then we didn't close the first half out very good at all. Then we started the second half great. They made a run, got a lead, and then we didn't close out the game the last 6 minutes there. We didn't finish it out with the shots that we wanted. Now we got fouled and finished and made free throws, but I think just the resiliency of the group to not let their run get too down. Felt our huddles were really good. I think we took a step towards just from a leadership perspective and a team cohesiveness, and it's nice to be able to do that after a win. So I'm just happy for our group. We're a young group figuring this thing out together, and I'm excited about it.
You talk about how you went on a run, they countered, you went on a run, they countered. And you're saying that you weren't getting the shots to fall, we went to the free throw line. I
Yes.
look at it from the other side saying, at key moments, your defense stepped up. You forced them into 19 turnovers after
No doubt.
25 a night ago, one of the top
Yes.
teams in the country, and forcing turnovers. Talk about the mentality on that defensive end. I know you're a defensive-minded coach,
Yeah.
but being able to rack up nearly 20 turnovers in back-to-back games.
Yeah, it's not by design, Dan. Really, like it's most of the teams that do that. It's really hard in today's game to be like press, trap, because you just foul like crazy with the way the game is called. So right now, we're a half-court defensive team that really, over the last month, Dan, we have grown so much in our half-court identity defensively, and that's where, we're not fouling. And anytime, I think our length, we have a better rim presence this year around the rim. So I think the turnovers are obviously a huge piece of the win tonight. And then our calling card is our three-point defense, Dan. We held Loyola to two threes, and if you told me that before the game, I'd say we'd have won that game. But to hold this team that made in their two exhibition games, and they had made 31 threes, and number 5 had 42 points in one of those games, and number 1 had 28. So Jace, what I really like is Jace Carter, Jalen Jackson have kind of taken on a defensive identity, and those two players were limited in their effectiveness tonight, and they're really good players that warranted our full attention.
Trey Anderson is someone that you're probably going to be looking to score a lot for you this year. Yeah. 2 for 10 from the field, but 15 from the free throw line to finish with 20 points. When it's a night where the shot isn't falling for him, how much of a weapon is he being able to drive to the hoop and get to the free throw line 20 times in a game?
Yeah, that's the one thing that you always look at stats. When he was at Idaho last year, this was the same thing. He's just a physical, low center of gravity, change of speeds guard that, when you get in the bonus, you got to keep your hands off him, and if not, he's able to get downhill and create some leverage. I think his shooting percentage obviously wasn't good tonight, but he did a really good job of playing downhill when needed, and then when they pressed and had the foul at the end, of stepping up and knocking down free throws. But those are the numbers. I didn't expect him to shoot 20 free throws, but when in the recruiting thing, that was the number I looked at, because we haven't had that physical guard that could get downhill and just create some contact and get some easy baskets or easy points at the free throw line, and Trey's been able to do that. And our shooting percentage, if to win a basketball game, Dan, when you shoot 35% at home, is remarkable. To win it by 7 is almost unbelievable. But most of our shots are just shot selection. We shoot low numbers because we're not shooting great shots. Whether it's at the rim, we're shooting off balance, and on the perimeter, we're not shooting just step-in rhythm shots. So we'll correct that stuff and get better as we go.
Jace Carter, career high 22 points, matched career high with 10 rebounds, first career double-double. We started to see glimpses of the second half of last year after he got healthy. How much of an evolution have you seen over him over the last 6-8 months from the end of last season into this year, being a consistent scoring threat for this team?
Well, the thing about Jace is that him and Phillip were in that gym. In 8 weeks they both made 40,000 shots. So it's big time. They are in the gym all the time shooting. So they put the time in. I know he was disappointed at not knocking some shots down in previous games. And he's kind of got a good maturity about him right now, and he knows, I think, how he can be effective, and he's learning like everybody else. Like, he was the fourth option last year, and somebody that would just kind of get the kick out three and be able to play a straight line drive. Now he's in a position where he has to make decisions, he has to drive, and he also has to guard the other team's best player every night and be expected to score for us. So what he did tonight to get a double-double, 22 and 10, and then do the job that he did on Skylar Potter tonight was, nothing short of tremendous.
One final question. It's going to be announced here momentarily that University of Illinois Chicago and the Department of Athletics has extended your contract by a year.
Yep.
Just overall your thoughts on the extension and just kind of where you see the direction of this program going.
Well, Dan, I love this place. This is I get chills thinking about it. I love UIC. I love everything about what we have building here. Like, when you talk about, like, as a head coach, these are jobs that are hard to get, but when you can go somewhere where you're supported every single day, and I appreciate Michael Lippitz, our entire administration, campus-wide, and then our athletic department, administrative staff. I'm grateful and very thankful for the opportunity to be here. But then to have this one-year extension is it's awesome, and I'm excited because I love what we have going here. When you talk about being as a head coach, you want to be in the best spot, and sometimes you don't always get to pick up the best spot. But man, you can have a great classroom, great community, and a great competitive environment at UIC. And we talk about the 3 C's: the community, the classroom, and the court here. And what we have going on here and going into a new league, it's just the start of something special. And I'm truly appreciative of the trust, the faith, and the confidence that Michael Lippitz and, again, our entire administrative team have in our student athletes, our coaching staff, and my leadership to be able to get the extension. And we are really excited about what's to come here at UIC. But and I love this place. We have everything here that you need to build a championship level program, from facilities to education to support to resources, and then most importantly in everything is the people. You have to have great people, and that's what I love about UIC, and why I enjoy looking at that Chicago skyline and then walking through the doors at FAC every single day. I love it. So I'm grateful and very appreciative, and I say that on behalf of myself, the staff, and my entire family.